What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. So in today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Digibyte to Bitcoin. So shout out to Nate McDonald for commenting his top altcoin. If you guys want to be reviewed or shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your favorite altcoin is for us to review. Otherwise, as you guys noticed in the title, we are going to discuss whether it is worthwhile to save and hold your Litecoin or if it's smart to sell it right now. That's what we will get into today. So please make sure to watch the whole video fully through. Don't miss out. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on anything, and let's begin. So right now we're on the coin market cap, and you'll notice that we are at a $354 billion market cap, and I just want to refresh that because I think we might be higher if not lower, but we'll find out. There we go. So 339. So we did take a little bit of a dip, and I do know why we did, and I was anticipating this yesterday when I saw it coming up, and I will dive into why that is in a second. But if we check out the market, you'll notice we are in a lot of red. There's a lot of red all across the board. Coins are all down, and I'll explain why certain ones are. And I guess it seems to be the case with majority of them. But Bitcoin is down to a little over 2.75% at $7,500. So we definitely above that $7,000 region. Ethereum now was fighting to stay above 600. It's now 596. And then lastly, Litecoin at 120, down -4%. So I do want to show you guys this quick article right here. It says Litecoin feels risky, but the best strategy is to HODL. So going off that, this was by Nora Jones. It was posted today, June 4th, 2018. It says the market began Monday on a rather bearish trend, negating gains made over the weekend. Although many coins are trading in the green over the week, most are in the red over the last 24 hours. It also says prices seem to surge with Litecoin and then drop. And I did skim this, but so this is talking about when the signal to buy is, and it was above 185 and around 135. And I can show you where that is. Kind of around, it says, would be reflecting the 55-day middle moving average and the 200-day moving average, respectively. So it is a good thing. It says, what makes Litecoin a HODL? Litecoin has seen real movement in the last few weeks in terms of partnerships, as well as being accepted as payments on numerous sites. And it's a pretty overall good coin. And we're going to explain statistically and use technical analysis to kind of get a better overview of the market. So without even me saying anything, I'm on Coinbase on the 4-hour, and hopefully right off the bat, you can figure out there are two things why this coin fell right now. The first thing I want to point out is the fact that we are hitting this high low, or the 55 and the 200-day middle moving averages. You can see these both came down, and we did manage to hit support or resistance, right at the top, and then we pulled back. That's the first one. The second one is the stochastic RSI was nearing overbought, which is why the pullback happened. So there were two reasons. It was the fact that we were overbought, and the fact that we were at the top of resistance was a big indicator that a pullback was going to happen. Is it something to worry about? No, I don't think at all. You should worry about it. Can we draw a line of support here? It is very possible. It's possible we could be using something like this to move forward. This definitely is support, though, due to the fact that this is an uptrend and there are 3 points of contact, as well as you can see this line. If we drew a horizontal support, you'll notice what it's bouncing off of right around here. So horizontally, you can see how this has been support right here, resistance at the top, support again, and then cuts through, and that's why we're bouncing off of it. So we will definitely continue back up and retest that high-low MMA, and with possibly the support, we should break through. So is it a worthwhile investment? Should you sell your Litecoin right now? Well, if we go onto the daily and we check it out, I know a lot of people are very new into crypto. A lot of people have not been into crypto or even heard of crypto within maybe the last year that you just started. You know, cryptocurrency is a very volatile market. You shouldn't just put all the money into it that you have expecting to be a millionaire overnight. You definitely want to be a little more aware of your money. Don't put in anything you're not comfortable with losing. Put it on the back burner, forget about it. If it doesn't affect you, then you should have no problem. But what I want to notice, or what I want you guys to notice, is this is a huge pennant flag. If I showed this to any person who was big into stocks and they saw this chart, they would say, wow, that is a beautiful, easily readable, beautiful symmetrical triangle, bullish pennant flag formation. They would also point out, wow, I can even see the 3 bottoms right here, so we could potentially have a triple bottom breakout. There's a lot of potential. They would say, oh wow, the stochastic RSI is quite low, 40. There's potential for it to go up. And you'll also notice these higher lows we've been setting. Each time we've had from 99 to, let's say, 101, 100 right there. Then we have 109. And then we're having like a 110. So we are continuing to push higher levels, and we're also setting lower highs. So this pattern is not going to continue it's not going to continue. It's not going to stay like this. Something is going to happen. The way this is gearing up, the way this looks, the potential is that there's a lot riding on it that this will break out. Also, the fact that we are below on the daily, the high-low MMAs, you can see here, it makes me feel like we are going to break up, and that's my honest opinion. Yes, there is a chance we could break down, but it doesn't seem likely. And I'd have to make a video on that too. Obviously, I don't want to, but that is the possibility and the potential for it to is still there. It doesn't go away. But if we were in a different world where we had maybe an ascending triangle, a reversal, or a reversed, if we reversed this, we had an ascending triangle. We were trading above the RSI. We were overbought, we were doing similar things like that. And we were trading above, we were doing a lot of bearish things. I would say, we're coming to the end. We are overbought. We are above the RSI. There's a good, we're above the MMA. There's a good chance we're going to break down from this. We're going to move down. And that's what my honest opinion would be. But we're clearly not doing that. We've consolidated for quite a long time. We thought originally that this was the triangle. That was the possibility. It wasn't. Now we extended it out. We're having a farther one. I could even get rid of these 5 points. I could, but we could even start it like down here. Regardless, this is a triangle that is forming, and it's coming to an end right here, and we're really looking for that last push. So if you're holding Litecoin, would I recommend selling? No, I don't think so. I think you've been in this. So if you've been holding Litecoin for at least over a year, if you've been holding Litecoin for a year or two, you're going to laugh when you hear me making this video, because you'll know to hold on to it because you've seen the potential. You've literally had this coin back a year ago or 2 years ago when the coin was merely like, $25, if not $10. You're already making out. For the people that invested on the bull run, who invested when they heard about cryptocurrency and invested at $200, $300, $400, your best bet is to just wait, hold it out, wait to see where the price goes. And you've only been in it for a couple months, 6, 7, 8 months. That's really not a long time. People invest into stocks for a long time position. Mutual funds, it's a long time position. Stocks in general. Yes, people can flip currency like penny stocks, but they have to have a lot of volume in the beginning to make that much money. You can't just like flip off $100. You're not going to make that much. So in my honest opinion, I think it's best to hold on to it. Would I recommend buying it? If you haven't bought Litecoin yet, I would say at the end of this triangle will be the true test of whether or not you should buy into it. If we break down, I think it's going to be a steal, and you should definitely cop some or buy some for you people who don't understand the slang. If you wait for it to break up and we break out of this triangle, we break above 130 and above 180 right around here, then I am extremely bullish, and I think buy as soon as we break this white line, and you will make a very, very, very nice sum of money. Again, don't invest anything you're not comfortable with losing. That will set you back financially, and you'll be okay. Let's check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and Litecoin are kind of going hand in hand. They're both drawing a very similar pattern, a very similar triangle that is forming. And it is quite interesting too. We're going to check this out on the 4-hour in a second. Did not mean to draw that. My apologies. So hopefully you guys notice that on Bitcoin too. If you have Bitcoin, the same thing applies with Bitcoin about what I said about Litecoin. We have a triangle forming. This is so gorgeous and triple bottom. Can't get any more like straight out of the dictionary obvious than that. We have a symmetrical triangle forming, which is very, very, very bullish. And we're completing the triangle. You know, this has been drawn out and dragged on, this consolidation, and it's about time we see some action, because this is not going to continue. This pattern is not going to be here for much longer. We're literally coming to the end. So these next few days may be very big thing for cryptocurrency. And if we manage to break up, I want you guys to understand, we may not just move a little bit. We may not just jump to 9 or 10,000. We may go much higher than that, because all the people that have been in crypto, all the people that heard about crypto, when the news and the media starts saying, oh, Bitcoin's back above 10,000, Bitcoin's back above 11,000, Bitcoin's back above 12,000, they're all going to be like, wait, hold on. I got to get in on this because I know what it did last time. So now I got to do it again. And they're going to FOMO buy, and they're going to really drive this price up. And obviously you guys will know, hopefully, that when the media starts getting into it, it's a good time to start taking profits and sell. When they're buying in, take some profits, ride it up, take some more profits, scale it out so you're okay. Ethereum is doing okay. You can see what I expected to see, some type of resistance. We have this downtrend right here. And clearly that's where we had some resistance. We fell back into a channel of support though, so be mindful of that. We are still there, but I still hold true to where I plan on going. You know, we may consolidate just a little bit longer and then see a breakout to this high-low MMA. We definitely have to go back up there and test it. It's just a matter of what time. But I was expecting to see some resistance from this downtrend here. So that was pretty called for, pretty obvious, and probably just going to consolidate sideways and then retest that again. Lastly, we'll check out Digibyte to Bitcoin, and this is, I don't know why this is on the 2-hour, but we'll check out maybe the 4-hour, if not the daily. Yeah, let's check out the daily right now. And actually, I want you guys to notice, even on Digibyte, the reason a lot of these coins are falling is because they're testing their high-low MMA on the 4-hour and not breaking above it. I even believe Bitcoin was testing it on the 4-hour as well. Yeah, you can see right here. This is another really good indication. I'm going to leave it on here. But you can see how, again, a lot of these coins are now retesting their 4-hour MMA and are pulling back down. They're not breaking above it. So that's a good indicator. That's why I like to use these, because they actually do help. That's why the price fell. TA is a pretty awesome thing when you learn how to do it. But you can see how we did try to blast above that. We fell. I'm now going to look at Digibyte on the daily chart, maybe to get a better reading for us. I'm just going to zoom out. The farther you go, the easier it is to do TA. At least the more accurate your lines will be. So you can see support can be in this region here. Support can be in this region here. Obviously support right around there. And then we have resistances here. We have resistance here. There was a downtrend, a slight downtrend. We broke up. And you can see there's a good chance we may bounce. Like, is that a trend line? Is that pushing us down? I don't think so. I am going to leave this here just in case. But you can see that I do think we're going to pop from this very soon. This high-low MMA on the daily for Digibyte is moving up. You can see the green band just crossed over the red. We are trading on a support. So we do have a lot of support. We do have this descending triangle. And as support moves up, so I'm going to draw it out for you guys. As support moves up like this and the price comes down and gets wedged in here, it's a good chance we're going to pop up like that and retest some resistance either here or retest some resistance here. But definitely check that out, because that is a very, in the books trade. Be mindful of that. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Crypto TV signing out. Peace.